See, I'm going to be calling Raliat
screaming.
out. How are you sure that you are straight? Considering the fact that 1, you always make sexual jokes. 2, Raliat is always like,
jokes with
can I touch your breast? There is that.
Wow.
The first line I wrote here is genuinely curious. How do you get gay?
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
So how did this
Should we
start?
give them context?
Okay, so we're talking about a particular person. He told me that the person was by a guy, and I was very surprised, and I was asking, how do people swing the other way? You just wake up one morning and you're just like, you know what, fuck women, or if you're a woman, fuck men.
Do you want to tell them your arguments first, since you're the one that started the conversation, or like what your train of thought was to lead you to asking me that question?
Well, I think it caught me off guard that the person was bi, because I know that there are gay people in the world, obviously, but like, she was talking about how it's obvious to know when someone is bi.
Depending on who you are, I feel like my gaydar is like, I can tell when someone is like gay, when they are straight, and then when they are like bi. I can just tell. I don't know how, but I can. Okay, I remember her saying that maybe sometimes it's because they were exposed to it when they were younger, and I feel like on some level I guess that, but I also feel like this is how it happens. So you're born in a community or an environment where you're expected to like women or like men, depending on your gender. You're expected to like the opposite sex, and then you start out that way because that's the expectation of you, and at some point in life you start either noticing that you really like same gender, so you like women if you're a woman, or you experience it and you're like, no, I think I prefer this, and that's how people realize that they are gay. Like, I do feel like people are born gay, like people have their sexual preferences from, you can't choose who to love, right? It's like you can't choose who to love, whether it's a boy or a man or a woman, please, not boy or girl. We're not into pedophilia. So yeah, that's how I feel about that.
I think he came from here.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, we don't know the way to our house. So.
Whatever happens, guys, we'll let you know. But I mean, if you don't see this video, then you know that you know how there are male only boarding schools and female only. I was saying then that I think that sometimes people get exposed to being close to same gender,
yeah,
and then just realize that, you know what, I don't want to deal with another woman. I would just rather be with someone that I know.
Yeah,
I mean, no offense to like
this is how I feel. It's like saying that, like, for instance, yesterday night they gave us coconut rice. As I looked at it, I was like, this thing is soggy. I know I'm not going to like it. I don't like soggy food.
Because you've never had it.
Yeah, but I tried it because I'm always open to trying things. I was like, maybe I will like it. But the fact that I was exposed to the rice, does it now mean that tomorrow I'll be obsessing over it and I'll love it?
No, that's not. No. For instance, you formed an opinion now in your adulthood. Imagine if you were 12 and someone had said, I mean, not everybody would eventually love the coconut rice.
Regardless of what you're exposed to, you make a decision from that. It's
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So my argument is that even though people were exposed to such like crazy things in secondary school because they went to like same-sex boarding schools, it doesn't mean that would now be the main driver for them.
No, I'm not saying that's main. I'm saying that could also be
a factor
or might have played a part. Yeah.
But I also feel like some things are very primal, like when you have a crush. Also, I'm speaking from experience.
I'm scared
because I do have, is it here? I do have crushes on women. I feel like I will never really say I am bi publicly, but I feel like I like men and women. I just think I like men more. I just think I like men more, and so like I would always lean more towards like that attraction, because again, culturally you can't, and religiously you are not allowed to like the same sex, right? But I feel like if it was permitted, I would explore both.
Even, oh my god, should I mention this?
No, don't mention anything. No, please.
Not name, but like a very distinct thing.
I don't know what you're trying to say. I don't know what you're trying to say. I don't still know what you're trying to say.
Are you trying to deny it?
I'm not denying, because I'm in your brain by me. I don't know what
you were doing that thing where like I don't know.
No, it's you that does it.
Okay, so there was.
You can say it.
Oh, okay. So there was like, because
they don't know her.
that moved to Hamda.
Yeah, when I was also hijabi. So in that case, do you say that she does not know that?
No. What I'm saying is that you've been having. I was about to tell them that you've been having a lot of advances from like same sex.
Yeah, but that's not why.
I don't remember. But that's not why. What?
That's not why I feel like that. Like that's not why I do. I like women too.
No. I wasn't saying that was why. I was saying that I was just telling them that. Oh, guys, FYI, Hamda will be getting people say that.
I do give off like bi energy. I know. But that again, that's not why. I feel like you were asking that. How did I know that I like at what point in my life?
Yes.
So from secondary school, I know that I used to have crushes on girls and boys, but I'm like, we don't do that as girls, right? And then I feel like more in my adulthood, just when I started to be a thinking woman, when my prefrontal cortex developed, I was like, okay, yes, like I know what this is. It is attraction, but like I would not follow it because I've never really experienced women. Like I feel safer in relationships with men because that's what I have known and built. But I identify and acknowledge that I have crushes on women, and if it was allowed culturally and religiously, I would explore it. That's my point.
So now, do you think if you had gone to same-sex secondary school, boarding school, where sometimes, I mean, sorry to say this, but it happens all the time, do you think
is this us?
If you had
this is us. Okay.
If you had explored, then do you think it would be easier for you to just say, you know what, fuck it, this is who I am now?
No, it won't be, because there's always going to be the religious thing hanging over my head. Yeah, because even though I am the way that I am now, you know, a little bit of a, you know, out of the way Muslim,
a little bit,
but like there's still certain things that I feel like, and it's a thing of that's not my only option. Does that make sense? I don't know what I can use to compare, but like I know I love men and I will go on that train any day. So it's like, why do I have to go here if I know that there are limitations? But let us know what you think. If you have religious biases to being bi or gay on the radar.
Or are you straight like I am?
Raliat, the question I have for you now, we've gotten home by the way, and it's going to be dark once we enter. But the question I have for you is that how are you sure? See, I'm going to be calling Raliat out. How are you sure that you are straight? Considering the fact that 1, you always make sexual jokes. 2, Raliat is always like, jokes with can I touch your breast? There is that.
Wow. First of all, I don't say it as if like I need to like beg it.
She says,
I can't believe you're telling them this.
They will be fine. Since we're being explicit here.
So Hamda's nips.
What the fuck? Why don't say that on camera?
I'm saying it since you brought this up.
I'm dead.
A weird shape. So anytime I see it, she's always naked around me. Anytime I see it, I'm like, can I feel it?
For so context, like, I'm going to enjoy. They're like this. They're like they are really pronounced.
Cylindrical.
Like spherical is a better shape to use. But yeah, like she's. But my point is like.
But I don't say it. I don't do it to be sexual. Like I'm just like, oh my god, like a toy. Like, oh my goodness.
But like, how are you sure? How are you setting? How are you like? Because it seems like you're setting, right?
I mean, at the end of the day, is anybody ever fully certain about anything? But it's just that I know. No, I'm not saying that I am. I'm just saying that I just know that. Like, if I ever were placed in a situation where I would have to, like, maybe growing up, interact with, I don't know what would have happened.
Do you feel like in your adulthood, now that you are who you are, you are who you say you are a beautiful woman.
I know what I
right?
say.
You know how dead. Like now that you know your personality and who you are, your values and whatever, do you think you would ever explore that?
No.
Why?
I think it's the religion thing at the same time.
So that I feel like I genuinely.
But then I also think that genuinely, like, not to be offensive, but I don't.
Have you ever had a crush on a woman?
No.
Do you ever see women and you're like, oh my god, that's fine?
I admire, like,
no,
I
not admire
women, like, oh my goodness, you're such a beautiful babe.
Not that one.
But like, I want to get with you, no, never.
Do you ever see a woman and get flustered around them?
No.
Do you ever see men and get flustered around them?
Before I got married.
Really, I straight. Don't worry. I'm not doubting it. Me, I get flustered around women all the time.
Get flustered? Okay.
Do you know my ultimate?
Do you get flustered around me?
No, bitch. You're my sister.
Wow.
Yeah, ma. Baby, she like puncho.
Well, love you guys. Bye. Follow us everywhere. Bye.
Yes. Oh shit. At Oversharing and Banter. That's who we are. You know us. Follow us. Bye.